Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to show you exactly what I use to clean my ball python enclosures in the process. This is the enclosure I use to house my ball python while I clean the enclosure. And here's my ball python Frieza. I'm opening up her cage. I have everything double locked. Here she is. She's in blue, so her eyes are a little blue. Her color's a little dull. She doesn't really like being messed with when she's in blue, but it's a necessity and everything needs to get changed. I try to do a full clean out of her tank every 4 to 6 weeks, but if you're doing spot cleaning, you may be able to get away with it a little bit longer. But for me, I'm pretty clean when it comes to my animals just because I don't like the smells and I have really bad allergies. Keep in mind that's how frequent I change mine. This also depends on your setup, whether you're using tubs, whether you're using a bioactive enclosure, that kind of thing. And here I am removing all the hides, all the water bowls, pretty much anything in this enclosure that I need to sanitize. And for the worst part of the whole process, removing this substrate. I don't like removing the substrate because of the dust and everything else that gets kicked up as you're doing it. But here I am removing it and sanitizing the top shelf. For sanitation, I use F10. You can find it at my Amazon storefront. Just click the link in my bio. It's already pre-mixed, so you don't have to guess about how to properly mix it or any of that nonsense. It's already pre-mixed, easy to use, already comes in the spray bottle itself. So I highly recommend it. It's what we used to use at the zoo, and I did work at the zoo and the hatcheries and everything else. So I highly recommend it. Check out my bio for the link. And here I am fully wiping the shelves down. The reason why I don't clean up the full bottom until I finish the top shelf is because as you're cleaning up the top, a lot of that debris and dirt and everything falls down. So I'd rather just wipe it all down and then fully remove everything from the bottom and clean it. Now we have fresh substrate in here. I sanitized all the hides, the water bowl, everything else that was in here previously, except for the log. I don't spray anything onto the log because I don't want it to absorb the chemicals from the disinfectant. And here I am filling up the water bowl. And I kind of overflow it a little bit at times just to add a little humidity to the enclosure. You don't want to add too much because ball pythons don't tend to move a whole lot and you don't want them getting scale rot or having it. You don't want any other complications to go wrong with the snake with too much humidity. And now it's time to put Frieza back into her enclosure. I'm handling her gently, trying not to startle her. She is in blue, so she can't see very well, and so she's just very uncomfortable. So I'm just handling as minimal as possible until I get her back into her enclosure. Make sure to check my Amazon storefront for anything I used in this video. The link is in my bio. If you have any questions or suggestions for future videos, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.